let's use mine as an example, right? So I'm there. Mona mu claim say manye mo de share. Mona mu claim why call me and insult me?
Because they thought you were going to abandon the child.
But you thought. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Loud Lounge. My name is DJ Slim. Up in the buzzing with Sweetie Abochi, aka Christy.
Oh, Slim.
Auntie Christy.
That's not my name, guys.
Oh, boy.
Vagina, if you abandon your child, you but cannot blame anybody else for that.
Women hardly. Now, women about the better way to abandon wakran.
Oh, women do.
Oh, some women do.
Yes,
some do.
Oh, some women do.
Some do.
They do.
But for
they
number
really do.
Percentage in say. Percentage in say.
I don't know. I can't put a figure to it.
And it's
because I haven't released
a lower than men living. Why is it so?
Because men leave when you stretch them past a certain point.
Why do you have
to?
You
are these creatures.
So why do you have to?
You see, that's the problem. You think that women have intended or they set out and say to them, I'm going to stress this nigga. I'm going to do this. No. On the spur of the moment, something happened, caused me to yell at you in a disrespectful way.
So why?
It does not mean that.
What happened to? I'm sorry.
Oh, some men don't even wait around for you to come to the realization that.
So then why start it in the first place? Why start it in the first place?
Yeah. So Slim, the truth of the matter is, when a woman disrespects you, or when a woman's family is doing some shit that you think you cannot deal with, take a moment and try to figure out if they are intentionally coming at you, or if there is something missing in communication, something that you are not communicating right to them, or something that they are trying to communicate to you, but it's not coming across that way. That is why I made that statement. Everything is communication.
Okay. So in the case, for example, let's use mine as an example, right? So I'm there. Mona mu claim say manye mo de share. Mona mu claim why call me and insult me?
Because they thought you were going to abandon the child.
But you thought.
I don't know. I'm just.
Okay.
You see, human beings, sometimes we. The line between rational and irrational is so thin. And sometimes it only takes a spark to get the
So
fire.
when I say it's entirely the woman's fault.
It's not.
No, maybe. Because you call me with the woman's phone, the lady's phone, right? And then you are insulting me with the lady's phone, meaning the lady is there. It's not so far phone for you, for no one phone. Maybe.
No, I know it's a certain class of people, you know.
Ain't in America, Asamna Americano. It happens. And so that level, that group of people, believe you me, they are in the majority.
Oh, really?
Yes. The level of more understanding, the families or more understanding, or more maybe as an or more near being, and they are welcoming. Like I've seen. See, let me tell you something. Let me tell a story about one of my boys. Now, Gino and him girl, they were like so young. This like so young, like early 19. I think the girl was like 17. And boy maybe 19. See, I've never in my life seen a family that supportive and that cool.
Almost gone. Yeah. Money does that, you know?
Yeah. Asema me kanono. Say, mame no, Debbie, neba, no, shakrana, ma, omu breaki, girl from school, and obefie, they had homeschool.
Even you, if you have that, you will do it. I said me punk up.
95% oban fault. Now see, omo akwara girl na wawe, and then like I think she passed her exam too. She went on to tertiary. They were taking care of the baby. The baby ni sike mu no the baby ni sike mu no makofa guy no. Now, Obani school more to visit because they were not in the same school. So, the guy would go to the family, I'll go and pick the kid. No, Charlie, Omurie tertiary, they got married, and I was at the wedding. I was a DJ at the wedding. Now, my her story and they said the air and I'm saying, wow, because the lady in question or Banan Kasa on you know, I catch her because the mommy is supportive. Nana papa nenti idea say why I'm investing in your education. This is and why would you? So the father was one way disappointed. So now father named per se guy never bow around. And you know what the lady did? Papa said, Daddy, I'm sorry for whatever. I know you are disappointed in me, but please, I like this gentleman. I want this gentleman to be with me, Miss Shaw. And then Papa man condition say, "Unjai school no better." I say, "Yes, Daddy, I'll do it for you, but please, I want this guy to be around." No, say okay. Then Papa also set the rules, man. You are not going to get pregnant again. Say. Focus. Na girl, yes, I didn't come around. We are Papa sponsor our wedding, you know.
Okay.
Girl, no make effort to make sure the guy is around. Okay. Imagine the other way around. Say, girl, yeah, boy, in high with you, honor. Girl, no so high. Kaga in one.
I believe that as human beings,
yes,
Slim.
Mr. 95%.
Yes, but this is where we are. This is where we are disagreeing. Is the fact that is the part, not a fact, is the part that the women should be answerable. When this is my submission. This is my submission. As human beings, I believe that we all have control of our awareness, your consciousness, or your, I don't know another word for it, your being, which means that every decision that you make is first informed by your environment, the circumstances you find yourself in, and your intention or your overall purpose of whatever it is the situation is. If you have set a goal that come what may, Slim, I want to be involved in every offspring of mine, life, it means that whatever the circumstances are, you will find a way to be present in that child's life.
Fantastic.
However, if things don't go according to your plan or your desires, and you end up entering a family with a lot of marriage attendants who will call you on the phone and be insulting you and doing that, then you have to do a reassessment of the situation and say, okay, I've entered or I've descended into this level of play field. I'm playing with some proper crass people. Yeah. Therefore, how do I approach it so that my overall intention of being present in every child that I bear life, how do you still cut through the crassism and be involved in the person's life? If you try 1, 2, it doesn't work, and you decide to give up, you do not. Yes, they created the environment. They created that terrible space.
Another story.
They created that terrible space where it was utterly difficult for you to penetrate. But I know someone, or I know that there are men who would find a way to penetrate that situation and be present. So if the few men who decide to leave say that they're leaving because the woman didn't create an enabling environment, or the woman didn't fight for me, or the woman joined forces with the family to do A, B, C, D, that's why I left, it means that your decision was not informed by you, your purpose, your circumstances, or whatever it is that you are about. That decision was made for you. You allowed someone to decide for you that you won't be part of your child's life, and you intentionally means that we need the whole. And I can say me because what bread, and that is men. Okay.
What define the area? Thank you very much. Seriously. Now let's move on. There's another situation.
But I love your niggas though.
Yeah. Now there's another issue. One guy on your bus. Fast forward, the lady gets pregnant. They were young. I think they were in their 20s. They were young. The lady gets pregnant. The guy still defining way around life. The lady gets to, I think the lady dropped out of school, and that was it. And the family have been chasing the guy up and, in and out to sort the lady out. Yeah. The guy to try force or pesca or send you or coffee or trying to get access to even see the baby and all that. But Chairman no ball. Chairman do these things for years. Chairman they pay school fees, they buy Pampers or Bibia, and now I think after 15 years or so, guy, I worry for. And this is where the story gets tricky. Time or worry, the message got out. Because my lady now on any worry who said, "Oh, baby or baby, see." Now, new lady, no, it may be our wire shopping be say and found come out crown. I couldn't now because of the girl. I think or a girl, or a girl or boarding school. Or to me, shopping say, "Oh, me kunuba, me kosrano school amano." Or the near man come mana. Ne mami to me cause sanema or friend mami man cause sanema. No, I hear video. Yeah, to social media. No, see, the lady and the family have been doing anything. And backtracking a little bit, there were times that guy tries to be a person who are crana or money who oko school maybe or to me cause be or share no crowd school how maka teachers and say, Mama man and the guy is wondering why. And no cry said I yo say to school fees or send this come on with the school fees. They tell the kids say papa and school fees. So you should know where I'm coming from with some of these stories because I have examples
those are extreme cases. Those are
yes.
Even that me okay. Maybe this is my opinion because I've never found myself in a situation where I'll say because he's doing this or because she did this, I won't do what I've set out to do. Oh yeah, I will find a way. You were telling me a few hours ago about how you're very tenacious.
No,
if you want something and someone says no, you find another way. Any
child of mine.
Yeah.
So she Pluto Krana. This is me. This is me.
Yeah.
But I can't say so for a younger version of me.
Yeah,
this is me now.
Different. Yeah.
This is DJ Slim now.
Okay.
Why am I saying that? Because I have the resources to do that. I have the money to do that. I have the money to chase any son or daughter of mine wherever you find yourself. Say, baby, I'm no mommy could share crazy baby, and I'm could jatumu, and I feel maybe who say me ba. I will come and look for that baby of mine or that son or daughter of mine. That is me because I have the reason. But then all these things happen at around a certain age in a man's life. Because rich people, this is not a rich man's problem. I hope you know that. This issue is never a rich man's problem. A rich man, sir, ma'am, sir, him. Oh, no problem. Why are they cry?
Money no be problem.
Could just can almost say they Bema no ba. Oh, Bema.
How do you call it? Right?
Oh, and why are there? You ochna bro car back na. What? Aye simple o. Sadia we aye bread no. Aye for problem near discuss you. It's never a rich man's issue because the moment even your family gets to know say hey we ba na onene nyama na papa we hey. It's a privilege.
Yeah.
That is the thing. But most internet makers say it's the woman's fault because you need to see beyond the current situation of the man. Most people that I know that I encounter go through these things almost value men at their current rate. Almost current rate in the crowd and men, our prime is even in the 40s. Yep, time I was a bear man, sorry, no 40, 45, and you're physical.
So,
Bill be able to be ready. If successfully, if he's focused, if he had like an idea, a plan in the 20s and he was consistent with it, by 30, 35, now we're Gina a certain threshold. 40, no hitting the peak. If we hold banner. No stabilize it till so bed drop will be at 60s.
So what about the women?
Women, they say we should know that successfully women are valued. This, I know feminists will come at me, including yourself, but I don't really give a fuck.
Slim, you've tagged me as a feminist.
I'm so a feminist. Moving me a combat. I'm just being honest.
Okay, but you know that there are women.
The role of women in a relationship, yes, these days, assessor. I mean, women are bringing a lot to the table. Women are really bringing a lot to the table. Women are providing for the families and all that. But the core duty of a woman, African woman, is to be cater for the home, build the home.
By whose definition and which era? Because I don't
Same
know
thing,
if
core
this
duties
era. Who's defining those core duties?
No, but
Who says we were our core duties?
Okay. Now let me give you a typical example. Without,
I honestly want to know who is making these.
No, with the role of a woman, say ye sa role ni free a typical family setup ma. You realize that there's a huge role, there's a huge hole, regardless of how big the man is, how caring or how even rich or resourceful the man is, still that impact is being felt.
Yeah. It's
natural, it's God-given.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
I agree
God-given.
that women are the most pivotal in the making of a home.
A football and cambo number 6, mona mochicha passes.
Okay.
Because the woman is supposed to organize. Like these things, a God-given, it's natural. I don't know how God made you niggas.
Yeah.
But like you, for real, a natural. You play that role effortless.
We ain't niggas.
And I say you still niggas. You are Negroes.
We ain't niggas.
Most cemented bibia, and a man is supposed to hunt and gather. So yet the end is supposed to go out there and get food, provide, bring it home, and the woman organizes it. What I say? That is how it's supposed to be. Without the woman in the setup, problem good day. I hope you understand that. I
understand you.
Good.
So now can I come in?
Oh. Okay, you come in.
I don't think that we should. The reason that Kwabena said this is because he's riding on the patriarchal notion of how a woman must ABC. A woman's job is ABC. No.
You people don't want to accept rules.
I get no.
You don't want to.
We don't, because nobody should assign roles to us. We decide what we want to do. But that aside.
So you don't even God in rules where they give you people.
Where is God's rule? What did God say? That we should help you? Yeah, so we help you. We are helpers. Yes, we help you. But you see, the helping, men have found a way to make it our only purpose on this earth.
We are not saying that.
And we won't accept it today. We won't accept it tomorrow.
Okay, how would you feel if you're dating?
You start accepting us.
How would you feel if you're dating or going out or married to a man who doesn't step out to go and work?
First of all, I won't even be with the man because me, man, Kasano, I wake up and get out.
Why?
Because I want to be good for me and my siblings and my a lot of women these days
you would
carry a certain responsibility that men don't think that we...
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to a feminist speak.
You see, a lot of women now are caring for their siblings, caring for their families.
Yes.
Doing so much that originally they wouldn't
men come with duties. Good.
Into that conversation, it has changed, Slim.
Sure.
Which is why I do not think you should point fingers and say women. Once you start saying women carry the most blame, you've made it a gender thing. You've made it accusations. You've made it finger pointing. It's a woman. Do you know
why?
That is not it.
Do you know why it has to be so? Because Bema carry babies in our stomach, right? In our if we had the womb and we're carrying babies, and the fact that carry this conversation came.
Exactly. Which is why I don't think that it is Obia's fault.
Hey.
Your man ever caused the breakdown in that relationship.
Was it your fault?
No.
So in three cases, my minority,
the man knew that this woman had these capabilities. There were clues that he ignored. There were some interferences from the family that the person ignored. There were some things that about the person are open torso. There were some red flags that the person thought, okay, women she'll change over time. And women don't women change, men don't change.
You sure?
Oh yeah, men don't change, women change, we change. And women change. Today we fancy hanging out. The next year we just want to be indoors. The next year we want
who said it doesn't happen with men?
Okay, from the little armchair research that I've done, when it comes to relationships, men don't change as much as women do.
Really?
Oh yes, women don't. Women change.
The only time a man won't change is sexually. Sexually, if you introduce a man,
don't change.
If you introduce a man to a certain sex position and he enjoys it, he's never going back. And
I'm sure in your 20s, the things you fancy, probably sneakers, and those are not the things you fancy anymore.
No.
Okay, what were you fancying when you were in your 20s?
Me, my 20s.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Music,
I was hanging out.
right?
I was hanging out. I was chilling.
What were you looking out for from women? Sex, fun time, party, vibe.
Now I don't.
But exactly. But the probability of a woman.
No, I'm not even interested in that. I'll prefer staying home. I don't even want to step out.
That one is.
So men do change.
Not as much as women.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm very sure. Not as much as women. The things, we tire of things really early. So if we liked you coming home with yogurt and chocolate and stuff, Greece, you know. But I think that whatever will cause a breakdown in any kind of union, the signs are always there in the beginning. We just choose to ignore them.
So are you trying to tell me that we can look out for all these signs? Now, road signs crazy. So these weird signs.
It's just life, man. It's just life, and it's not a woman's fault that life happened.
No, you get. Anything I may say. You are the careers. I'm a custodian of the baby. Me, I'm a custodian of the kid. You decide who. I mean, enkwechi. Obabe tumanyem sisi akajo se bema we. Or in our traditional language, I have this saying that oba onyem nenim bema onenem.
A woman knows the father of a child.
But these days, oba to me dog the real father, not the akomo before.
Because he knows the real father is not going to be good for her. And she's looking out for the best interest of the child. Remember,
so why
it's a whole life.
Why in that case, why don't you look out for the best interest of the child by allowing the real father to be a part of the kid's life?
The real father is the monster she's trying to avoid.
Because some men are monstrous. You can say 90%.
And Slim, let's agree and make it 50-50. Because means I say
50%
for men, 50% from women.
Because
it's two of us.
No,
if you didn't lack or if you didn't stop, see, women, if something doesn't break down, if you don't give us a reason, we don't. When a woman finds love, it's like we give you.
No.
Slim, if I was in love with you, I was in love with you, you would have my mumu button. You would know which buttons to press.
More buttons.
Everybody has mumu button. I'm sure your the people in your life have your mumu buttons. They know what they can press to make you.
I deleted the mumu button.
I know my partner has my mumu button. He knows how to, therefore, if you don't do something, I'm sure you don't even know that it's there, but it's there.
Real gangsters on the street we don't have.
Please, let's have a gangster now. So,
initiate
So, I think that if something like that happens, I lost my trail of thoughts.
Okay, so let's hold on to this one as we wrap up. I'm just saying that women, when I'm a custodian of babies, you decide who to let in.
Okay, I got it.
And you have the ability to tell your family whether they are intruding. Say, leave. This is the journey. This is the path that I decided. Baby, I saw this guy and I decided to let this guy come and enter me and give you a spermatic touch. But the spermatic touch in the tumor, a criteria, me say I want this guy to be a part of it. That's if the guy wants to. That's if the guy wants to. We inform and why willing so. But some families or some people, they scare the young boys with a lot of
threats.
Yeah, responsibilities and all that. So when I also watch a family and say, yo, look, the guy is not up to that day and that level, no. And
how about the guy himself proving to the family?
No.
See, you
now imagine,
a woman has to be some albatross we wear around our neck.
No.
When you say,
Yvonne was 25, Sarkodie was 21.
And they had sex.
And they had sex, and you know that Sarkodie, as at that point, did not have. Are you sure? Say if this thing had happened now, Sarkodie would have told Yvonne say uncle abortion. No.
So
A resource. So, these things are around resources.
So there's a reason or there's a justification for Sarkodie or whoever.
It's not justification. No.
But you don't think the same applies to us? Conversation equal.
May say 90%.
Equal. 50-50. Because if a woman is also rich and she knows what her life is about, she's like, she's in her 30s and what's in her say. If she also gets pregnant and whatever the man is doing, she can say, fuck you. Yes.
Viewers, may say 95. Sweetie, who says
50-50. 50-50.
Leave your comments here. Let us know.
But please, women, don't go and answer to anyone who leaves you, abandons you and your child. Work, take care of that child, and let that child show up. Come and look for the child. Oba, show him shaggy.
Feminist nekasana. Lounge near. Street is what? Watch it.